All right, next game, man. We 6 man now. They gotta go ahead and put me in the starting lineup, man. I'm making too much noise. Either that or hey, trade me. Let me go somewhere where I'm gonna play it.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. A quick check now at the starting lineup for both teams. Hey, guys, checking out Damian Lillard. What do we expect here?
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. Yeah. As a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And another skill that sets him apart.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, guys, the head coach for the Portland Trailblazers gave me just a couple of minutes. This is a team that loves to run, and he wants to see them do what they love. Fast break basketball should be on the menu today, guys. We'll enjoy watching it.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Lock at 6. Mills passes to Pendergraft. Lopez with the steal. Williams attacking. There's the pass to Dub from 17 feet out. Tries again, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
That rebound and the foul typify what he's all about. Gritty, determined play.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Nicholas Batum.
Well, I think this is one of the more amazing stats in sports when you think about it. No matter the season or the roster, the Spurs just seem to find ways to win 50 games. They've done it 14 straight seasons now, which is off the charts.
And Bellinelli kicks to Pendergraft. Mills. Second chance shot, and Pendergraft gets it to go.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Williams passes to Dub. Shot from the top of the key, and that one hits back iron. Clark, as you said, the Spurs last season hitting 50 wins for the 14th consecutive season. By the way, that's an NBA record. Second closest were the Lakers with 12 straight, Steve, from 79 to 91.
Yeah, 58 wins last season for San Antonio. Greg Popovich calls it corporate knowledge, just the consistency that comes with the experience of the group. And they've been together so long, particularly that core, that I think it allows the Spurs to really kind of cruise at times during the regular season.
Mills dishes to Green. Pass to Mills. And blocked by Lopez. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Williams passes to Dub. That is good. Now just a three-point Spurs lead.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And Mills kicks to Diaw. Diaw gets a screen from Mills. There's Green with the three. It's rebounded by Leonard.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger. Yeah,
not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Count the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
And Mills kicks to Pendergraft. Pendergraft off a pick from Bellinelli. Pendergraft dishes to Diaw. Outside, Green. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Passes it to Dub. Right at the free throw line. And again, it's Portland converted.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets in Denver.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Mills passes to Bellinelli. He feeds it to Diaw. Wing shot on the way. That one a little long.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
He just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye three as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
Come to where the action is. See your Trailblazers up close and personal. Multi-game packages still available.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. On the court right now for the Spurs, Ginobili and Leonard on the wings. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter, and it's Parker in at the one spot. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Coach Popovich was fined last season for sitting out his top players in a nationally televised matchup against the Heat. I certainly understand the league's posture there, and it was a lot said about it. Yet, for a veteran team like the Spurs with championship aspirations, I understand resting key players during the course of the regular season.
Dub the pass for Robinson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Feeds to Parker. Parker, right side, takes the lead pass. Splitter, that's good. And back to that fine for Popovich, $250,000. Steve, that'll leave a dent.
Yeah, no doubt. But, you know, Popovich enjoys tweaking the league at times. This was clearly an effort to do that. But, look, I think it's good for him to actually kind of let the league know every once in a while. If you're going to give us that kind of schedule with my older team, I'm going to sit them down once in a while.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. Splitter dishes to Leonard. And you can count it, he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low. You know, even though it was a down year for the Blazers in terms of their overall record last year, they still enjoyed quite a bit of success at home. It's one of the better home court advantages in the league.
The Spurs making a switch here. Pendergraft has checked in. Dub, headed by Green. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Robinson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. That's now 8 points for Tony Parker. And for the Blazers, as you said, not the year they won, but Steve, they still managed to finish 22-19 here in Portland.
Well, it's a young team, very talented starting 5, but very little depth. And I think over the course of an 82-game season, the lack of bench help really cost Portland. But a lot to be excited about, some good young talent, and a home court that traditionally has been very positive for this team.
Aldridge with a screen on Green. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. Right through the D for the layup. Aldridge has got 5. Spurs leading by 3. Green with the ball. Parker outside. 5 to shoot. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
Tony Parker had a phenomenal 2011-2012 campaign, but as is the case with Greg Popovich, he challenged Parker to improve upon that for last season. Popovich told him good players can be great for a little bit, but great players are always great. And that really resonated with Parker.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Aldridge. Myers Leonard comes in for Thomas Robinson. Wesley Matthews checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Mo Williams subbed in for Damian Lillard. And DeColo kicks to Duncan. He dishes it to DeColo. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Mills can't hit. Think about how great Parker's been. We forgot his career almost came to an end in the summer of 2012. This is a very interesting part of his career.
That's right. He was an innocent bystander at a club in New York when a melee erupted and bottles were thrown. He got a shard of glass that penetrated almost through his left eye. Very easily could have lost his vision and lost his career.
San Antonio again missing. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The kick out to Williams. He passes to Dub. Back to Williams. Pass to Lopez.
Not be in the right spot.
Down low. Here's Dub. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris. One more time. One second left. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. It's San Antonio. They lead by 3. From the Rose Garden in Portland, Oregon. We're back in a moment.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome. I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going on out at the Rose Garden. San Antonio on top against Portland. They've been having their way inside. A huge lead when it comes to points in the paint, making it very hard to defend against them. Tony Parker having himself a big-time game. He's up to 14 points, and so far he's done a great job playing lockdown D. And battling nonstop, the Portland Trailblazers. They've gotten a tremendous boost from their reserves, going to them early in the game for production. Thomas Robinson has been on a roll in the first half. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And back to the Rose Garden we go. Third quarter about to bloom in Portland.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now. This
Kill him. I'm telling you, I'm going to stop.
The forwards are Batum and Thomas Robinson. Dub is out there with Crabb. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Crabb, kept alive.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Duncan outside. A finger roll finish at the bucket. Duncan's got 13.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
The shot's good from Dub. Spurs leading by 9. Now here's Joseph. 13 feet away. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Guys, you go back to the shortened season a year before last, and the Spurs were the best team on the road. But last year, they weren't nearly as dominant on the road. Still solid when leaving San Antonio, but far from the level they played at a couple of seasons ago.
And for the Spurs on the road last season, they would still win 23 games in hostile territory. And while that is more than the 22, Steve, they won in the shortened season, they also lost a fair amount more as well.
Well, for the Spurs, Kevin, I think they did what they needed to do. You know, the Spurs manage the regular season. They know when to turn it on and when they can maybe relax a little bit. The big thing is they just want to stay near 500 on the road, protect their home court, and be healthy going into the playoffs, and that puts them in a good position.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Spurs.
I thought we might see a little defensive adjustment at halftime, but the fast break continues to be effective.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
There's the dish to Splitter. Picked his pocket. And now Portland on the break.
Man, you just messed up the whole break. Why did I pass him?
Outside Batum. Dub. Bellinelli is covering. Stolen away. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Joseph leading the charge. And Green slams it in.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark Power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Aldridge a screen. Right side Aldridge. Now the pass to Crabbe. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dub. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Batum, good.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And here's another thing I've noticed. You know, sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from behind when the shooter had no idea he was there.
San Antonio making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. San Antonio leading by 8. Outside, Green. Kicks to Bellinelli. Spurs working the ball around now. Parker drives in. Rebounded by Dub. Dub's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Boy, you talk about a franchise having some terrible luck with injuries. Portland is certainly that team. A lot of emerging stars in Rip City have had their careers or tenure cut short because of injury. And the injury bug, once again, reared its head for Portland.
Splitter is checked in for Bellinelli. Here's Green. He's got 10. Outside Leonard. The feed to Splitter. San Antonio again missing. As you say with the Blazers throughout the ages, they've had to deal with injuries to guys like Walton and Oden and most recently Roy. Unfortunately, Steve, starting over is something that they are used to doing.
But they are in a pretty good position to do so right now, Kevin. I think they've been really good in the draft the last couple of years. Obviously, they got a star in Damian Lillard that they can build around. To me, the key is LaMarcus Aldridge. Can they re-sign him? Can he be that dominant low-post guy in Portland for the next 5 or 6 years? He sure has the potential. But the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In fourth, the Spurs.
It seemed like they went through stretches, guys, where they just didn't miss from beyond the arc, and that carried those numbers right up to the top of the list.
Parker. Some solid defense there from Dub.
Seems like every year, guys, you look at Tony Parker, and he's found something else to add to his game. He's always improved.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Outside, Green. Back to Leonard. Dishes to Splitter. Outside Leonard. To end the drought. Moves back in. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Aldridge, the pass to Dub. Aldridge with a screen on Ginobili. Outside, Batum. Lillard from outside. Rebound, San Antonio. Duncan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Last season for Tony Parker, arguably his best ever. 20 points a game, almost 8 assists. 52% Steve from the field. There was even talk in midseason about maybe MVP consideration.
Well, his ability to score inside around the rim is amazing, but he's also become a master of knocking down the jump shot from that 15 to 18-foot range. But really, this team has been built now around Parker. Their offensive strategies completely tailored to suit his talents.
On the court right now for the Spurs. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Duncan out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Green in at the 3 spot.
And what an amazing run it was for the Spurs last year in the postseason. Swept the Lakers, survived Golden State, and then dismantled Memphis on their way to the NBA Finals. And then, of course, were seconds away from another championship banner.
Now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trail Blazers. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And Portland with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Robinson a screen on Parker. Robinson inside. Gets the buckets. Robinson's got 21. Now getting back to the Spurs, they look better and better as they went deeper into the playoffs, Clark. Heat were thought to be the heavy favorites at the start of the NBA postseason. But when they met in the finals, thoughts on who would win, I think, were pretty much split.
Yeah, and eventually, this was one heck of a series because the Spurs not only had experience and talent, but they had multiple options offensively and did such a terrific job sharing the ball. They took the Miami Heat to the limit, but at the end of the day, it came down to LeBron James and Dwayne Wade rising to the challenge.
Here's Dub. San Antonio with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. In this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Well, somewhat surprisingly, they actually lost the season series last year, and playoff status apparently meant nothing when it came to how they matched up.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Dub. No good. That would have tied it.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
And Clark, they should not have dropped that series. I mean, that was just sloppy.
I agree with you, Kevin. I think some teams just get underestimated. Plenty of teams can give you trouble if you assume you're going to come in and use them as a doormat. You got to be ready to play every time you lace them up.
Here's Robinson. Makes it off the glass. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
Look from Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Dub, covered by Parker. The kick out to Matthews. There's the pick from outside the arc. Gets it to go.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Green kicks to Parker. Passes it to Leonard. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Batum with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Back to Batum. And the pass to Dub. Back to Batum. He passes to Dub. Just 4 to shoot. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Here's Splitter. Excellent defense from Matthews.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Green. Matthews passes to Dub. Aldridge with a screen on Parker. Shot clock at 6.
Right.
Here's Robinson.
Right.
And that misses. That would have put him up.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Pass to Dub to take the lead. Robinson, that's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
You also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
Portland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Robinson, a screen on Ginobili. Dub, the pass to Robinson. And it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession. Six on the shot clock. He kicks it to Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Off the inbound pass. And again, it's Portland converted.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. 31 points for Dub.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Parker drives in. He feeds it to Splitter. Back to Parker. Spurs passing it around. Leonard dishes to Duncan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by Dub.
Well, they're trying to come back here, but you got to get a better look at the basket to get it done.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Robinson, a screen on Leonard. Dub, the pass to Robinson. Another shot over Splitter. Robinson can't get that one to fall. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Money!
Crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Portland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Aldridge with a screen on Parker. Here's Dub. Connects!
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away. You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor. He's done some really tall work on the board.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Dub.
Player of the game last game?
I wonder if I take you there. Would you believe in fairy tales? Oh, a place where no one feels the pain, living without suffering. Roads are paved by loving hands, energy from turning fans. Oh, so won't you open up your eyes
That was a close
so
one.
you can see this paradise?
All right. This a little better. This a little better. Y'all pitching in. You know what I'm saying? Doing what y'all supposed to do. Lillard, I'm telling you, man, your spot about to be gone, boss. Nigga. Your spot about to be gone, man. You young too, so you got time to, you know. We're gonna trade you off somewhere else, boss. It ain't gonna work here. We need another shooting guard that can make something happen. And I know we'll get a good trade for you.
Your teammates were raving about your overall level of play in tonight's win. Did you feel like your strong performance ultimately led the team to victory?
They were raving, huh? I find that hard to believe. Sounds like typical media-driven hyperbole to me. Who was it then? Yeah, I didn't think you'd have a name. Let me just tell you one thing then. This team's all about winning. I don't think it matters to any one of these guys what an individual teammate does as long as we end up on the right side of the final score. And since we did that tonight, I don't think anyone's too caught up in my stat line or anyone else's.
All right, hey, you just snapped on her. All right.